Batman and Robin, the dynamic duo. There is no Batman without a Robin. Batman takes these kids away from their lives of vengeance, lives of crime, and trains them to channel that trauma into a new purpose. He takes care of these children and gives them a better life, but they also join him on his nightly missions as his sidekick. Sometimes this life transforms them into better people, but what happens when this way of life puts a child in harm's way? Is what Bruce is doing with these children the right thing for them? If Dick Grayson was the pure and perfect Robin, and Tim Drake is the successor, then Jason Todd is the embodiment of why Batman's philosophy is not only flawed but dangerous, and how having these kids risk their lives every night alongside him isn't right. Jason Todd is what happens when being Robin goes wrong.
No, please, no!
Now sure, Batman's intentions with these children are pure, and he sees himself in these children, which is why he gives them outlets to channel the same pent-up emotions he still feels, in hopes that they don't need to feel them forever. But what happens when the criminals get a hold of one of these kids? Jason Todd never had a natural ability like Dick Grayson or a genius intellect like Tim Drake, but what he did have was passion and dedication, which both went hand in hand in why he excelled as Robin, but embodied the flaws in Batman's way of life. Jason Todd was always an intense person with a lot of pent-up anger, which stemmed from his time growing up in the boroughs of Gotham, surrounded by criminals who he was on the path to becoming. However, Batman taking him in brought him out of this life, but ironically landed Jason right back into that life. Batman gave Jason an outlet to release the anger and darkness that was always looming within him, to keep Jason level-headed. However, as Jason grew older, so did his anger and need for justice, and so one night, while on a mission with Batman, Jason runs ahead and gets captured, beaten, and killed by the Joker, becoming Batman's greatest failure. When Jason returns to Gotham after his body was resurrected in the Lazarus Pit, he isn't the same. His moral compass is even stronger, and the justice he now deals out to others is deadly. Now known as the Red Hood, he kills criminals, as in his mind, keeping them alive only keeps the deadly cycle going. And he would be right. Batman's unwillingness to kill is the reason why Jason ever got to this point in the first place. If Batman had killed the Joker, would Jason have been killed? Jason represents the flaws in all of Batman's ideologies, the flaw of having a sidekick, the flaw of his no-killing rule.
I don't know what clouds your judgment worse, your guilt or your antiquated sense of morality. Bruce, I forgive you for not saving me. But why? Why on God's earth is he still alive?
Jason was never angry at Batman for not saving him. He was angry that Batman didn't avenge his death and kill the Joker, so that what happened to him wouldn't happen to anyone else. Jason was never the perfect Robin, but he is the grim reality of being a sidekick. He was the kid that died. If Batman is the side of vengeance that represents justice, then Jason is the opposite, who represents revenge and rage. Both two sides of the same coin. However, Jason's side is selfless, willing to sacrifice his own morals to cross that line to ensure the safety of the innocent. Whereas Batman's side is selfish, allowing these criminals to see another day, just so his fear of becoming one of them never comes true. Batman wants to kill, but he won't. Jason will. In a Bat family full of sidekicks, Jason is the middle child who keeps the rest grounded in reality, reminding them of the harsh reality of being a sidekick. Jason Todd was Batman's greatest failure, but he is the best Robin. Hello, this is the unscripted section of the video, and just want to say a few words. I mean, Jason Todd was always my favourite Robin. Ever since I first seen Under the Red Hood, like, it spoke to me, like, as in, if Robin existed in the real world, it would be Jason, because if you take away all of the supernatural elements of Batman, at the end of the day, Batman is putting these kids up against the worst of the worst, most psychotic criminals ever. And in reality, if that was ever a thing in real life, then what happened to Jason would most likely happen to whoever did that kind of stuff. And yeah, I just want to say I really enjoyed making this video. I'm probably going to make more videos like these, because it's just great talking about characters and things that I like, and getting to see what you guys think. So if you enjoyed this video, comment down below, let me know, please let me know if you want more of these videos, and I'll gladly make them. And I'll see you in the next video.